Hello everyone. This is going to be a short guide to how to create a course blueprint using Pat Red's annotated course blueprint template. So what you need to do, you can find all of this in the school-wide Blackboard site. And what you need to do is click on the curriculum committee. And then there's lots of good stuff in that folder, but if you scroll down and see tools to create a course blueprint, you can either click on the video walkthrough or click on the annotated exemplar. So in this course blueprint, you'll be able to see some different sorts of color coding with instructions. So I will just quickly walk you through this. You create a course blueprint for multiple reasons, whether it's for your accreditation, your program, or the catalog, or how we offer courses through Main Street. So one of the first requirements is that you have a course prefix and a course number that correlates as much as possible within your curriculum. The other thing that obviously you need to have is a course title. You need to be very careful when choosing a course title, particularly in thinking about how many characters it has. I know in education we like to create really long titles, but it becomes a problem when you put them in Main Street, and then we have to create a short title for it, and sometimes that doesn't look very good on a transcript. And then the other thing that you need, obviously, is your course description. It usually starts out with the words, "this course," and then you go on to describe the course. Another thing that is required is the prerequisite. And the prerequisite are usually two different things. Number one, they're usually a course or two that is needed to take the current course, or it is a requirement for a particular program. You can't use prerequisites, for example, for teachers only. That's too broad a topic. The next thing you need to think about is the credit hours. The majority of our courses are 3 credits, but you need to think about how many times a student can take this course and how many credits total. For instance, in an internship course, students may be able to take it up to 3 or 4 times until they reach the 9 credit limit for that. So you need to think about that when you put in your credit hours. The next thing that you have to think about is your course type. Overall, the majority of our courses are seminar at the graduate level, and with a seminar course, the ideal size is 20. So the next part, and all of this goes into both the catalog and in Main Street. The next part is the school-wide core commitments, and we have 7 of them. As you can see, they are in blue, and these are the core commitments that were approved last May when we voted on the governance document. So within each of those, you need to describe how the students in this particular course are going to meet each one of these core commitments. And then in the next section are the course goals and the course outcomes. So the course goal is the overall learning that you want to take place over the semester with the course. And then the course outcomes break it down into stages. It's really helpful with the course outcomes to use Bloom's taxonomy. I actually put a chart of the taxonomy within the Blackboard site in the folder of the curriculum committee to help you. It has a list of all the action words that you can use to describe the type of course outcome that you need. In most cases, we try to scaffold this throughout the course. And the other thing that you can add with your course outcomes, as you can see what Pat did here with hers, is you can put in the standards that are needed by either a particular organization connected to your program or accreditation. In this case, Pat used INTAS standards and CEC, and which course outcomes met those standards. And then the next section is if you need to put any common assessments here for the purposes of accreditation. And then the final thing to put a course blueprint together is to have a revision date. Because we keep all prior course blueprints, it's very important to have a revision date so that we can sort of track the changes that happen. So that's a very quick overview of how to put together a course blueprint. I hope this was helpful. Thank you.